Right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Shout out for today's deck goes to fellow content creator Jim Davis. This is something he put together, and I thought it was a neat idea. I'm going to make a couple of tweaks to his list, but I thought the concept was pretty cool because we get to play with a really interesting card from the new set, Worldsoul's Rage. Now, this is kind of an X spell. You can just spend all your mana, deal X damage to any target, which is cool because it gives us a late game thing to do with all of our mana, but it also lets us get all of our land into our graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. So it's actually pretty cool if we're filling up the graveyard. So obviously, we're going to be playing a list filling the graveyard, starting with Aftermath Analyst. This is going to put 3 things into our graveyard, hopefully some number of lands, and then later on we can pay 4 mana, put those lands into play. We're going to play Azusa's Mini Journey because we are playing multiple lands, well, of course, but a lot of lands. So hopefully we'll get to ramp up with this and it'll be pretty nice. Deeproot Wayfinder. Jim didn't have this main deck, but I wanted to try it out because it is a way to put lands in the yard. And there's some matchups where you just need a body, right? When you're talking about playing against all the Boros Convoke decks, the mono red decks, whatever, just having a 2-3 early is super nice. Nissa, since we have a bunch of ways to get lands into play, could be pretty good. And randomly, we do get to reveal an elf, which is this. It's kind of surprising it's an elf. This is also an elemental, so that's a thing we could get later as well. So we'll see what happens. We are going to play Titania. This is actually really good with so many things milling and putting stuff in the yard. Hopefully we'll get extra life off of this. And should be a good card against mono red, but we'll see. And we're going to play a couple of copies of Argoth, so we should be able to flip to Titania fairly reasonably, but we'll see. Undergrowth Recon, this lets us just put a land from our graveyard into play during our upkeep. Super nice. Blossoming Tortoise obviously works with the put a bunch of stuff in a graveyard plan. Chandra, Hope's Beacon. This does none of those things, but it's something to do with our mana. Kind of the same thing with Titan. It's a good comeback card, and again, lets us something to do with our mana. And we're playing a Tyrannix Rex. Because if we can get the opponent low enough, let's say, attack with this with haste, they take 6 or 8 or whatever from trample, and then maybe we burn them out with a Light Up the Night, which would be nice, or Worldsoul's Rage. Either of those would be fine. Now, if you do want to see the full deck list, check out the end of the video, because obviously we'll play these games. We might make some changes based on how things go, because you never know. But if you just want to download it, like always, check out the description. There's blue arrows that'll take you right to our Moxfield link. You can get this deck, you can put it in Arena, you can play it yourself if you want. Or you can make whatever changes you want. Remember, anything I make or any other creators is just a starting point for you. But for now, let's go see if this whole graveyard land Worldsoul's Rage thing actually can get it done. All right, we have a lot of green sources. that's a thing. All right, I'm not even going to bother playing that until next turn, so I can just get it for free. I mean, obviously they're holding some type of removal and such here. We'll go get a mountain. And this is probably some black-white control thing if they've not played anything here, so we have to strap ourselves in for a long game. Nope, there's some red mana. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. How many lands is that? 2? Alright. Just counting, because we could Worldsoul's Rage for 3 next turn if we need to. And we might need to.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
Alright. So we can Rage for 3. Attack. Put Sorin down to 1. I don't know if that does what we want to. But it does open up Tyrannix Rex, which is kind of nice. They get that next turn. Alright, I think I'm going to do it. Just because I feel like we're going to be too far behind otherwise. We only have 2 lands to get back, but that's okay. Go ahead and get the mountain. And then attack them down. Alright. So now they can +1 to draw. They can, I guess, play 2 things potentially with Forge and whatever. Oh, look, a Sunfall. Oh, nice. I mean, they might do that here. Or they might just say, like, you know what? I have a Wandering Emperor. F you. That feels like the real thing they're going to do here, which is unfortunate. Yeah, if it's Wandering Emperor, I don't know what we do. Alright, I guess we just gotta walk into it. If they have it, they have it. I mean, I assume that's what's happening. Yeah. Like I said, it wasn't that much of a surprise, but like, yeah, what you gonna do? Yeah, it's fine. We kinda knew what was coming. Go ahead and play this. I guess we'll just get Forest. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It does put some stuff in the yard. Alright, a Light Up the Night we can't do anything with. I'm gonna hold on to this since we know they have an Urbrass Forge. I mean, we could also get, like, Chandra would solve some problems. But, like, this may not be the worst thing. Alright, so just gonna sweep the board? Alright, Sunfall turn. Okay. Not really what we were hoping for. But we can just off a Planeswalker here. Which has to be Wandering Emperor, unfortunately. They would need a land, because this is Ward 4 to kill that. Not to say they won't have a land, but... It would take their whole turn. So I guess we're okay with that. Even though, obviously, attacking them would be nice. We would just lose it next turn if we don't.
See you later.
And at least this somewhat limits what they get to do here. And we could also just find a burn spell. I mean, we have, if they don't kill it, we trample for some and we find an X spell and have a bunch of damage. Alright. Well, that gets to kill our Tyrannix. Which I'm assuming they're going to do. Nope, they're just going to fare well. Alright, well there goes our graveyard. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. So close. Alright, what do we put in the yard? Good to know. Man, do I hold this or not? I guess we still hold this. No, crap. 5, 6, 7, 8. This I don't think we're going to get the damage through, though, is the thing. And this just doesn't... Man! Alright, we're not going to play it. We're not going to play it. I wanted to, but I think it's better to just get rid of something here, potentially. Because there is a world where maybe they play, like, multiple Forge or something, and they're not afraid to take 2, and then we can get them. But let's see what they do. I mean, they do have 2 removal for our little 2/2, so probably nothing's going to happen here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and kill that. They get the mana, but whatever. They can also block our 2/2 here. But there's a lot of combinations we can get. If we get another X-Spell, if we get Chandra, like, we at least get 1 trigger that could kill off Sorin and deal damage to them before they kill it with the Get Lost. So, like, there's a few options here that could get us across the finish line. That is one of them. Okay. So do we attack here? Alright. I say we attack. Obviously, we know this is going to die. We're not too worried about it. This is more about just forcing them to do something before we act. Because this 2 damage is irrelevant to our total plan. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can either do 8 or 6. I'm going to go ahead and do 8 or 6. 8 or 7. We're going to go ahead and try to do 7 here, targeting the opponent. Because that puts other lands into play and gives us other possible draws. So let's do 5, 6, 7. Oh, opponent tried to Yorgo me? Sure. 7 to the face. How's that for a Yorgo, opponent? Don't be that guy when you're playing. It just looks bad, y'all. Alright, let's get a force. We're at 30. And now we can do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Sure, you got Quintorius. They'll gain some amount of life here, so they'll go to 5. Sure, I will not be discarding, obviously. That's of no use to us.
I'm the new boss around
Sure.
here. Join me or die. I bring my own.
And they just made a devil. They didn't even bother to try to make us discard. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to shoot the opponent and call it good. What's the best they could have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 is 10. We can't do that much, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, alright. I guess we'll just do all 11. In case they had the draw and gain life to the cards in your hand, whatever that thing is. Union of the third path. Alright, cool. We'll take it. Alright, let's keep it. This is one of those ones that feel a lot better on the draw, but you know, we ain't gonna complain. This is mono red. This could get us some life, which could be good. Okay. I mean, we're gonna take a hit. Quite a bit of hits. This is actually peculiar. As much as I want... You know, I am gonna do this, actually. I debated it. But I think the 3 life plus getting a 3/3 later is going to be fine. We either get to Tortoise if we get an untapped land, or we'll just play Titania and hope to put some lands in the graveyard at some point. Yep, there's Squeeze. Squeeze annoying, actually. So that makes this turn hurt a little bit more than I wanted it to, but that's okay. So I think we Titania. Hopefully they don't have, like, Witchstalker's Frenzy. Actually, no, that's a mistake. I should have Tortoised last turn. And then I could Titania plus something this turn. Yeah, that's bad. Because now I may not be able to cast 2. I mean, I guess I could Nissa plus Wayfinder or whatever. I mean, obviously you have Witchstalker Frenzy. Yeah, that's not a shocker. Alright, we do get a couple of blockers here. We did get an untapped land, so we at least get to work with that. That's something. If we do this, we play a land, we only have 3 mana. Don't have any lands in the graveyard, so we don't get any value there. I think we just play 2 bodies, sadly. Not a lot to do with it. Yep. Alright. I mean, this slows down the beating, but not a lot. And a rage or 2 is going to get us dead anyway. Yep, that probably still kills us. I mean, you lightning strike a 3, we block, we take 2, 4, 5, 6, and we're at 2. Yeah, likely still dead unless we draw another Titania. But this is where truly playing the cards out of turn is actually bad because... Well, it didn't matter. They had another Witchstalker Frenzy. But having Titania with a Tortoise could have actually been real valuable for us. Unfortunately, it is not as things stand. So, yeah. Yep. And then we're definitely dead. Alright. That's unfortunate. We just had a draw that didn't do anything. Alright, this is going to be a weird one, but this is kind of... one of those situations where I don't even really care for the Undergrowth Recon. I feel like it's a bit slow. Like, I don't mind it. It does get us some life here in this deck occasionally. But truthfully, I think I want other things. I think we need to be focusing on ramping. But, like, because this is good when you have Titania or whatever. But we just need something to do with our mana. We just have a lot of turns where nothing's really happening. So... and we have a lot of lands on top of that. But, you know, that's the nature of playing the deck we're playing. So, I'm willing to cut 1 mountain. Still have 28 lands, which is still a lot. I'm willing to cut the Undergrowth Recons. And I just want to go bigger. Let's play a Titania. I mean, a Tyrannix Rex. Let's play a Chandra. I still don't know if Azusa's Many Journeys is good or bad here. But it does ramp us up a little bit to play like a Tortoise, which is cool. And... another mana for something? I don't even know what the other something should be here. I mean, something else that could ramp a land? I mean, this searches for a land. I don't think we want to do that. I mean, you could always go with, like, Return from the Wilds. Like, that lets us find a land and gives us some extra value. So I'd play one of those just as a filler. And that feels better. Oh gosh, alright. Let's keep it. Sure. Well, we already know when you see that. If it's not black-white control, it's a black-white life gain deck. Yep. Alright. Well, we know which direction we're going now. Question is, can we do enough fast enough? Answer is probably no, but we're going to try anyway. And then here comes a 2-2 that's going to be a 4-4. No. It's going to be a 5-5. No, it's just LSL core. Interesting. Okay, thought there was going to be more to it than that, but there was not. This is, Alright. I'm going to do this to try to get some value out of Worldsoul's Rage. Alright, well, that wasn't a lot of fun. But anything that cares about life gain here is atrocious for us. So far, they've missed their key cards, which is good, I guess. Yeah, we're not blocking. Not interested. Okay. Really wanted you to be a land. Really, really, really wanted you to be a land. Alright, how many lands do we have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. So we could just be on Titan next turn. That's not the worst thing. I kind of want to kill this dude for... Well, Yeah, that's tough. If we Titan, then we get to kill that. Kill that. Alright, we're just going to attack. I'm gambling a little bit here. I mean, hoping they don't hit one of their key creatures. Because if they do, we're not going to be able to get past them. Alright, well, they have all 4 of them. If they do get one of them, their creatures are going to be absurd. Oh gosh, what is that? Why are you not playing it? Oh, just underdog? Okay. That does let them draw a card, though. So that's still legit. Yep, pile of life for you, so that ends up not mattering for them. Yeah, we're not even blocking. I'd rather them get the card during their end step anyway. And we're going to get some amount of life back here, so not a big deal. That's like, exile this saga. Oh, that's the wrong one. What do these say? Sacrifice creature in graveyard and cast creatures from your graveyard. Okay, well, that's going to suck. Alright. Is what it is. Let's do what we can do here. I'm going to get a mountain because we have plenty of green sources at the moment. Alright. I do not know what the hell we're going to do from here, but this just kind of is what it is. Make a 4/4. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. I have no idea how we're going to survive this, but... And I guess we attack. Alright. Oh boy. This is going to be tough. I probably should have killed that LSO core when I had the chance, honestly. Not killing it's going to come back to bite me in the butt. Yep. I really should have killed it when I had the chance. Okay, Rite of Oblivion. That's cool, I guess. Like, a nuisance, but fine. End of the world, not too bad. Yep, you got it. Alright. Man, we can almost just start burning all their important cards out of the way. Which, I'm not opposed to trying. So, we have 5 mana to get rid of one, 3 mana to get rid of the other one. Then we could attack. They still are going to gain 3-4 life, whatever. But, alright. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. They get to gain life again. And then we'll 1-2. I guess I could have killed this first, but whatever. They can also just play it out of the graveyard. That's a thing I'm aware of, but like, kind of just got to do something right now. All right. Wedding announcements. Sure. That's real. We only have one land in our graveyard, so we can't get too crafty. Yep, we don't have reach. Good to check, though. And then they can replay their dude in the yard. Oh, did they not? I'm not going to highlight that because I feel like that's, Do I care about them having... that's tough. I think I got to get rid of these enchantments, though. I feel like I got to get rid of this. Is more important than getting rid of this. Just because the life gain is just going to make some of the creatures so big, we're going to have a... Actually, let's say they do get a thing, and then they play it, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, we kill it, but nah. But then they're going to get to keep replaying stuff. And you have to sacrifice the case to play stuff out of the graveyard. So, alright. That's fine. Let's do it. I mean, we have a lot of damage in hand, but we got to get to it all, you know? And they still might just sack something here to get rid of our Titan, and that's fine if they do. Alright. I mean, if we can do this, this is going to feel miraculous, because they've gained, I think, for real, like 40 life this game, feels like. We'll have to go back and add it up, but they've gained so much. And, well, now they're going to gain more, because they can make Mirrex tokens. They might just sack a token to get rid of Titan here, though. Oh, hey, Secret Reach. Yep. Opponent just realized. We are definitely going to Secret Reach our way to killing that little 1/1. Alright, so now they have to sack something good to the right of Oblivion, so that's excellent. Okay, we might be able to do this. Even without that, though, I think it would have still been okay. Get rid of a Mirrex, I guess. Alright, we're going to attack with everything. However much that is. Oh, now we got to do is hit him for 9 now? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm going to be 1 short. Are you kidding? Alright, well, we might as well shoot them for what we can here. 1, 2, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, but they'll get to gain life off the dang Mirrex. Alright, let's just kill Mirrex. Not worth it to do anything else here. Yeah. Because otherwise, like, they gain 2, then they gain 2 again, so it's offsetting what we would do anyway. A little silly, but it's the right thing for them to do there. Alright. And then... now we have 2 things we can get out of the yard. Let's go ahead and hit the opponent for 2, 4, 5. And then we have more than enough land. We should be able to burn them out now. I say that. They might still gain like 6 or 7 life this turn. And they can get rid of a Titan. But if they get rid of a Titan, they can't be gaining that much life. They only have 2 unknown cards now, I guess. I guess they could. There are ways. Especially if they want to sack a case to play Ellis out of the graveyard. Okay, if that's their main play, we're in good shape then. Alright, cool, cool. Man, this was grindy. Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright, we'll keep, but double Titan's a little bit scary. But hopefully Tortoise resolves and that helps. We'll see. Wouldn't mind finding, like, a land. Nah, we're probably just going to do this into Analyst. Though if we found, like, a land in, like, Azusa's Many Journeys, then we just go right into Tortoise and try to Titan. but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Oh, that's not a promising start. Picking up another tortoise. Tough when we already have like 28 lands or something in the deck. Oh boy. Alright, well, Titans, it's gonna be up to you. Yeah, this is tough because next turn our hand really doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess if we found a Light Up the Night, we could shoot the Naturalists and kill it. That would be helpful. I mean, I wouldn't hate that if we were able to find that. But I think that's all we could really do this turn that's relevant. Yeah, I mean, you're a card. Like, you don't really do anything. Especially if they just like Hallowed Haunting here, because that's gross for us. Visitor into an exile spell. Yep, that's usually the case. Alright, so we need Tortoise into something into what? I don't even know. But we can only stand like 2 attacks here, really. I mean, next turn we just have to chump block, which sucks, but it's kind of the life we have right now. And I'm sure their hand is super hot right now. And a land that comes into play tapped. Oh, didn't even get any lands in the graveyard to help us out. Oh, no. Okay, here's the good news. Well, that tramples, so actually we can't even block and sacrifice. That's no good either. Yep. Alright. And then they just play something else. Exile a blocker. Alright. We at least get to double block, kill that. They do get to draw a card. Probably drawing a land. I mean, I guess technically we would gain some amount of life, because we do have 2 of those lands in there. Alright, we kind of just got to do what we can do here, man. Like, it's tough. It's a tough life right now. We gotta... Oh... Yeah, we kind of have to. Yeah. I need that point of life, sadly. Like, that actually makes a huge difference. Weaver of Harmony. That's not good. And then another ossification, probably. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. So now, even if we get what we want, we're still in trouble, huh? Alright, we'll just take it. Go to 2. I mean, we have to draw literally... Yeah, that's not it. We needed a bunch of things. That was not one of them. And if they have double exile spell next turn, we're toast. Alright, let's do this. Go to 3. I don't know if it matters. But we're going to try to hope that it matters. No attacks. We need it to not be another 1 mana exile thing with white. That's kind of the only way we stay in this. Then we at least get to Titan and do something. Okay, that's good. We're not going to lose 2 things here. We lose 1 thing, but we're probably still dead. Yeah, they had another ossification. Yeah, we're dead. That sucks. Yeah, because now it's just going to trample for enough and we die. Because we can only stop 4. Yep. Alright. That's unfortunate. We were close. If we could have gained 2 more points of life, we could have got out of that. Okay, let's try it. Let's see where this goes. I think we want a Wayfinder, then Analyst to try to put stuff in the graveyard. And then just play this. But we'll see how it works out. Skrelv. Usually not friendly. Let's see what type of Skrelv deck it is. Are we just doing Toxic, or is this an aggro deck? It's an aggro deck. It's going to be a little frustrating. We do have some spells we would like to resolve, but not the end of the world either. Alright, let's do this so we can try to guarantee some lands in the yard that we can get back. Alright, that helps. And now we can attack. because they're not going to block and give us a Thalia, so we do guaranteed to get a land back. Turn to the wilds. What do we already have in the graveyard? 2 lands? I don't think we need that. So let's go ahead and just put that in the yard. And then we'll return this, since we're up against an aggro deck. Every point of life might matter here. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and do this as well. Get another forest. Though I could have Argothed as well as instead, so I could almost guarantee to get extra life off the Titania next turn. That could have been a real play too. Or if you would like to attack, I would not be upset. They would not like to attack, they said. Okay. Go ahead and play that. Give us some reasonable blocks, hopefully. Alright, we did get some lands in the yard, so that gets us some life. Now, the good news is, we do have lots of lands in the graveyard. So, if we use an Analyst, we will gain a bunch of life and be able to Chandra, which would be kind of nice, honestly. Yeah, bring the pain. We'll block. I'm down. Like, they might want to make Chandra or Adeline unblockable. I mean, that's real. Alright, well, we get to have a big body. Like, here we go. Big 9/9. Titania's on the loose. Yep. Might as well get that last mountain. Why not? Oh, and a backup Argoth. That's cute. Yeah. And we could still get more lands. Love it. We are attacking with a big 10/10. Alright, love that. Now, they could have a Brutal Cathar next turn, so we don't want to get too full of ourselves. However, we would then be able to play a Titan or Chandra. We can sack this, get 2 life. Yeah, alright. Sure. I mean, I thought about using Argoth, putting some things in the yard, but it's not really that big of a deal. This also has haste, doesn't it? Yeah, alright. So once we get our turn, then we just haste past them and it won't be a big deal. Yeah, alright. You do you, opponent. Block here, I guess. Take 10. I mean, we gained so much life, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go ahead and sack one of these. Still going to be enough to kill off the Initiate. And this gives us even more lands for our Titania. Oh no, she has to be on our side to be Titania, actually. So it actually won't be Titania until the following turn. So I actually have to just use Chandra here anyway. Oh, they can actually protect against Chandra, though. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. That's actually a real problem. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can't quite do this twice. I think we still have to do it, though, and they get to choose to protect Adeline or Brutal Cathar, so I mean, I guess it's whatever. -4? I mean, I guess we could actually target Skrelv, too, but we're not going to do that. I mean, opponent's on low life anyway here. Yes, I know I have to pay extra mana for it. And yes, I know I have to pay extra mana for that. Like, your call. Alright, they're saving that. So I wonder if that means they have another Adeline. I don't really know this answer. Yeah, we'll pay.
You're toast.
No attacks. I mean, we're at 18. I mean, it could just be another Adeline here, which would be real. Oh, Knight Errant. That's actually okay. Like, nowhere near as bad as that could have been. All out attacking here. Though they may go after Chandra. Yep. What they don't know is we are going to let Chandra die. Because we don't care about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. The mana would be nice, but whatever. Okay, so we could Besage you, Skrelv. Alright. Let's do that. Obviously, they're going to protect Brutal Cathar. Well, maybe not. They're at 4. I mean, it's not like a bad thing to do, but they were only at 4 life. Okay, so we have to go 5, 6, 7. That's only leave us 3 left. We could turtle, and then what do we do after we turtle? Alright, we could turtle then activate a land, because we get to activate lands cheaply, so that's fine. And then no other creature lands? I don't even know if there's any other basics to get. If so, there couldn't be more than one. Yeah. Alright. And then we'll be able to get a couple lands back into play if necessary and gain a life. Alright. This seems reasonable. And then we try to Chandra and just take over next turn, I guess. That seems fine. Another Knight Errant, it looks like. Sure, you got it. Go find something. I don't know what they're going to find, but sure we'll find out shortly. Cards are a nuisance, but not enough to really matter that much to us. Oh, love that. Love that. Let's activate this. Good situation for us. We'll go ahead and just block here. Take 5. I'm okay with that. Especially knowing we have a little extra life hanging out in the graveyard. Maybe a little more if we get Titania back here. Alright, so let's kill a 5 and get back Brutal Cathar. Actually, yeah, okay, opponent gave up anyway. We just shoot them for 5 at that point. Last time we couldn't do it because they were at 8, and then we kind of had to wait till we could target them. I guess I could have targeted them last turn, though, after I made them pay. Yeah, I did mess up. Because after they paid and they went down to 4, I could have just done it. I actually had extra mana there, I think. Either way, we got the win just the same. Yeah, I guess we keep this. Like, it's always a little scary when you see Titan in your opener, but, you know, we have Aftermath Analyst. Maybe we get to kill something small, get a couple lands back in. So, like, we'll see. Against Mono Red, we may not have enough time. But, you know what? You don't always know. There's only one way to find out. Yep, we just gotta get Forest for now. I mean, this is one of those ones where you, like, play a blocker, probably make him rage past it, play a blocker, make him rage past it. Just do what we can to just buy time, you know, little by little. Alright, well, something's about to get hit with the Lightning Strike. Like, we know that much. And then probably a Godric is going to come down next turn. So we're going to take at least 6. A little bit scary, but what are we going to do about it, you know? Was not a Godric. Okay. So I think we still need to play 3 toughness things. Oh, wait. Monstrous Rage. Okay, we can't kill that yet, even if we wanted to. Boy, I would love to have the life from that, but... Jeez. Alright, I guess this is what we gotta do. What I'm hoping for here is if Nissa could live by some miracle, I don't think she's going to. But if she were to live, and we get a land, then we could use Worldsoul's Rage to kill this. And then maybe Titan the next turn? But I have a feeling there's a Rage here, and we're going to take a ton of damage, so no blocks. Okay, just a shock. I say just a shock. I mean, we go to 7. Oh, it was a tapped land, though. Dang it. Jeez. We really needed this to be untapped. Oh, boy. I mean, still got to do it, I guess. But man, that's tough. All right. We're going to do this for 2. Kill that. Get the 2 land. We do get life off of one of these, so that helps. Oh, we do get the extra mana. I forgot about the mana when they come into play. So we actually do get a couple of plays here, actually. I think we just need a forest here. All right, so that gives us 3. And we did find another Titan on that draw from the Nissa. So if we do this, we could... Nah, we got to do this for a blocker, sadly. I would like to set up to gain the 3 life, but that's not really where we need to be. All right. And then we got 3 in the yard. All right, so this is a net positive if we use this with Nissa out. Because then we get to gain a life and we get the 4 mana back. But unfortunately, if they rage here, yeah, I think we just block. I mean, we need to just get an untapped land for a Titan. Like, that's the real game plan here. Untapped land for Titan. Okay, sure, that's fine. So we still get the trample damage, unfortunately. And we are not able to Titan here. Damn. Tough. I mean, we just have to hope they don't have Lightning Strike in hand.
Plan? Fire doesn't need a plan.
1, 2, 3. Please, no Lightning Strike. Please, no Lightning Strike.
Everyone we've lost to Phyrexia.
Oh, no. Oh, is it? Okay, it's not. They would have just shot us for 3 here. All right, cool. Anything else, we're good, I'm pretty sure. Okay. They're passing. We're in the attack step. Going past the attack step. And they didn't play anything. All right, well, obviously, we just got to tighten up. Like, that's tighten up, haha. But no, we do have to play Titan here. That's a given. All right. If they just slow roll the Lightning Strike, then, like, sucks for us. But if not, we should be in good shape. All right, so we gain 5, make a 4/4. Okay, now I think we're home free. Attack for 1. Because why not? All right. Whoa, okay, we did it. We're good now. Because now we have another 5 life. We could burn the opponent out, copy the spell. We can block that with Titan. We don't even care. Actually, can we just finish the opponent? 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nope, we'd be 1 short. Oh, wait, no. We get 2 mana, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 18, 19. Oh, it's exactly enough. Look at that. All right, so we're attacking. All right. No blocks. Oh, man. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're just double checking. Get red. Oh, I guess it's more than that because we copy it too, because it's our first spell. So, yeah. We could have killed them without even attacking, I think, or close to it. All right. Gross. Yeah, so the copy just hits them for 7, and then we still had 7 on board. All right. Whoa, man. Okay, so I feel like the changes we made mid-deck, or mid-video, actually did pretty well for us. Though I still am a little torn. Maybe this last return from the wilds just needs to be another land and we just go to 29. I think we're playing 28 currently. Yeah, 28 is the number. Could play another forest if we wanted to. Nissa has actually turned out to be really good. We used her in multiple games to get out of trouble. Also, Azusa's Many Journeys, but I think we need that extra land or two. You want to be at like 29 or 30 lands, I think, realistically, to get this consistently where you want. The only weird thing is, even if we hit it, we don't have a lot to do the next turn. We kind of have to do some combination of 2 mana things, or, you know, just cast a 4, or if we have Tortoise, obviously you can cast a 4, but otherwise you kind of cast Titania and just sit there, you know, so that's like a little disappointing. We did get the creature count up a little bit to 19, which is nice. I like that because you make the opponent burn some of their removal and some of their threats, or to get rid of some of your threats. And then you only really have to connect with a Titan or a Tyrannix Rex for some amount of trample, and then one of these goes off, and you're usually okay. So, yeah, this is a little bit of a odd one, but if you want to play Worldsoul's Rage, this is the way to do it. Though, like I said, I think this Return from the Wild, while I do like it, being able to go to 3 to 5, but we don't really have like a 5-mana thing, even if we tutor up that land. So, I mean, maybe it does just need to be another land straight up. Call it good. But, if you want to make an argument for another Wayfinder, another Zuza's Many Journeys, like, I don't think it'd be wrong to want to have any of those. I think it'd be more than fine. I would like to play some type of sweeper in here, is also the other thing, but that gets rid of all your early stuff. Your creature you get from Azusa's, the Deeproot Wayfinder, kills the Nissa, right? So, it's tough. But if we're able to ramp and get Chandra consistently, get Titan, get Tyrannix Rex, it's actually not that bad. So, yeah, interesting deck overall if you want to give it a shot. It was cool. We actually got the big Titania off, and that was pretty sweet too. But here you go. We are going to be playing 4 Aftermath Analysts, 3 Azusa's Many Journeys, 3 Deeproot Wayfinder, 2 Nissa, 2 Titania, 4 Blossoming Tortoise, 3 Chandra, 2 Titan of Industry, 2 Tyrannix Rex, 3 Light Up the Night, 3 Worldsoul's Rage, 2 Mountain, 2 Argoth, 1 Beseju, 10 Forest, 4 Restless Ridgeline, 4 Rockfall Vale, 3 Cabaret Courtyard, 1 Field of Ruin, and 2 Riveteer's Overlook. And if you enjoyed this video, getting to see some new cards do some weird things, we did play another 5-color deck that actually got to use the new Niv Mizzet, and that was pretty sweet, I have to say. So check that one out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.